and RayRay, if you are still in Miami at this point and you are not in Georgia or Louisiana, you are 100% getting snitched on.
Breaking news tonight, we're learning University of Miami football player Bryce Fitzgerald was robbed while at a party in Florida City. According to Florida City police, the party was held at an Airbnb when multiple subjects entered it and they had assault rifles and robbed him of jewelry. Fitzgerald was neither the host of the party or the renter of the Airbnb. Thankfully, police are they're also saying that nobody was injured. And of course, this comes just 2 days after the Hurricanes punched their ticket to the national championship game of the college football playoff. The team had just gotten home yesterday. Fitzgerald, who's a defensive back, is from Miami and played high school football at Christopher Columbus High School.
Usually, you could get away with that shit that you did. You robbed a UM football player. But the guy you robbed in UM history, he is now a made man for the University of Miami football team.
Marceline shotgun, looking to his left. Sweep! Bryce Fitzgerald with his second pick of the game. Bryce Fitzgerald to put ice on the Miami Hurricanes. Heading to the Cotton Bowl to take on the Ohio State Buckeyes. What a play by the young Buck who hits the Steph Curry sleep celebration on college.
The guy had a game-winning interception versus Texas A&M and Pookie and RayRay. You robbed his ass in the hood 100%. The entire city of Miami on site. They gonna snitch on Pookie and RayRay for robbing a made UM player. Pookie and RayRay? Your mama a crackhead too? You talking about Bryce Fitzgerald? He's a crackhead. Cause ain't no white hoes in Florida City. And Pookie and RayRay, they ain't telling a lie. Bryce Fitzgerald, stop smoking the crack. The white hoes, they are in Davie, Weston, Palm Beach, Southwest Ranches. Why the hell were you in Florida City? Only hoes you don't get in Florida City is ghetto hoes.
Breaking news tonight, we're learning University of Miami football player Bryce Fitzgerald was robbed while at a party in Florida City. According to Florida City police, the party was held at an Airbnb when multiple subjects entered it and they had assault rifles and robbed him of jewelry. Fitzgerald was neither the host of the party or the renter of the Airbnb. Thankfully, police are they're also saying that nobody was injured. And of course, this comes just 2 days after the Hurricanes punched their ticket to the national championship game of the college football playoff. The team had just gotten home yesterday. Fitzgerald, who's a defensive back, is from Miami and played high school football at Christopher Columbus High School.
And who do ghetto hoes though? Pookie and RayRay. And who showed up to the party to rob you? Pookie and RayRay. And who gonna get snitched on? By the entire Miami family? Pookie and RayRay. Bryce Fitzgerald, you know Ruben Bain, and you know Carson Beck. And you showing up to a ghetto party to pull ghetto hoes with jewelry and stuff? You don't show up to the party and say, I play for UM football team. I'm that nigga. I'm that dude that sealed the game versus Texas A&M.
Marceline shotgun, looking to his left. Sweep! Bryce Fitzgerald with his second pick of the game. Bryce Fitzgerald to put ice on the Miami Hurricanes. Heading to the Cotton Bowl to take on the Ohio State Buckeyes. What a play by the young Buck who hits the Steph Curry sleep celebration on college.
Give your boy some ass. Why the hell you wearing jewelry to pull ghetto hoes, man? I can understand if it was some white hoes in Weston and Davie and Southwest Ranches, you doing that type of shit. But Florida City, what the hell were you thinking, man? I want to thank God for not allowing Pookie and RayRay to kill Bryce Fitzgerald. So what these street guys do, they got bad credit. So they asked their girlfriend, their grandmother, mom, baby mama to rent out these Airbnb and act like you throwing a party. But the real intention of these parties are to rob guys of their jewelry, cash, cars, whatever Pookie and RayRay want. They gonna rob you guys that show up to these parties. But not every time the person just get robbed. Sometimes the person get killed. So guys, stop going to these Airbnb parties. Pookie and RayRay.
Now at 6, police are investigating a deadly triple shooting that claimed the life of a teen and a man. According to investigators, 3 masked men stormed into a house party and opened fire. The violent scene unfolded at a short-term rental in Miami Gardens. CBS News Miami's Ted Scout is your reporter live in Miami Gardens, and he joins us from the scene. Ted.
Yeah, Naja, I spoke to the woman who owns the house earlier today. She said she was just as surprised as everyone else when she heard what happened inside the home that she owns. It was about 12:45 when that triple shooting happened. She called it mind-blowing, and what she also told me was she just started using it as a vacation rental last month. People running for cover moments after masked men burst into a vacation rental and opened fire during a party. Police tell us about 30 people were there.
Witnesses said it was 3 masked men. I don't know how they entered the home, but they came in the home and started shooting.
Hit by gunfire, 2 men and a teen. Investigators concentrating on a patio area in the back of the house. You can see evidence markers. This is on Northwest 175th Street near 19th Avenue. That teen and 1 adult were airlifted to the hospital. Neither survived. Neighbors calling it tragic.
Tell me it's a teenager as well, didn't get an opportunity to enjoy the rest of his or her life. It's sad.
The 3rd victim was rushed away by ambulance.
You guys say something?
People arriving mid-afternoon did not want to speak to us. I did talk to the owner on the phone. She told me that this is her 3rd time renting out the home for a vacation rental. She said her rules clearly say parties are not allowed. She called it mind-blowing. As for a motive, police are not saying.
No, there was not a fight that was taking place. They were not attending the party. They entered the home.
Now, an update on that 3rd shooting victim. He is listed as stable in the hospital, so that's some good news.
They are coming for you. So I say, Pookie and RayRay, if you're trying to run for Florida, you usually go to Louisiana or Georgia. Pookie and RayRay, they are in Georgia right now. They ain't in Louisiana. They are in Georgia right now.
Here in Georgia, a convicted killer who spent almost 5 months on the run after escaping a prison in New Orleans is back behind bars tonight after being arrested in Georgia.
Derek Groves and 9 others broke out of the Orleans Parish Justice Center in May. This afternoon, law enforcement found Groves after raiding a home on Honeysuckle Lane near West Cedar Lane in southwest Atlanta. Fox 5's Christopher King talked to neighbors there. He joins us live in southwest Atlanta with more. Big surprise for neighbors there. Christopher?
A huge surprise for neighbors Russ and Courtney. Take a look over here. Police raided this home. The front door blown off, the garage door torn off, the windows shattered. Work crews are out here right now boarding up the doors and windows. Police say this is where they found the escaped convicted murderer. Neighbors had no idea someone convicted of killing 2 people was here.
That's shocking.
Asia Hill now worries knowing police raided the home across the street and captured a convicted killer who was on the run.
It's quite scary, especially having a young child and, this being where I spend majority of my time, to know that someone that close that was wanted.
Wednesday afternoon, U.S. Marshals, Atlanta Police, and Clayton County Police swarmed this home on Honeysuckle Lane in southwest Atlanta. They arrested Derek Groves after a tense standoff.
It's definitely a surprise.
Groves was wanted after a brazen escape from the Orleans Parish Justice Center in New Orleans.
We deployed a number of canisters of gas
to help move him throughout the house. Clayton County K-9 was deployed in the crawl space of the location and found him in that crawl space. Groves was convicted of killing 2 people at a Mardi Gras party in 2024. He and 9 other inmates broke out of jail back in May. It was one of Louisiana's most high-profile escapes in decades. Most of the inmates were captured in the weeks after the break. Groves on the run for 5 months.
Everybody is sighing a collective sigh of relief, knowing that a person who was facing multiple life sentences is now in custody.
Hill says this is a family-oriented neighborhood, but now she will be more cautious.
I always have a level of worry. I'm always trying to stay as vigilant as I possibly can.
The search for James Daniels is over. Earlier this year, a judge sentenced him to life in prison for kidnapping and murdering 50-year-old Osmar Oliva and 26-year-old Johan Gonzalez Quesada in Opalaca back in 2020. But Saturday, correctional officers say a procedural error led to Daniels being released from jail in Miami-Dade County. After a days-long manhunt, U.S. Marshals say they found Daniels at a Reynolds, Georgia home yesterday. The Reynolds Police Department posted on social media they also arrested Tamisha Price. She is a city council member suspected of communicating with Daniels. In a statement, Oliva and Gonzalez Quesada's family said in part, "This is not just for our families, but especially for Osmar and Johan, who did not deserve what happened to them and whom we miss deeply. They see it all and look out for us every day." Documents show officers transferred Daniels from a different correctional facility and booked him into the county jail last Wednesday to face a cocaine possession charge from a 2021 arrest.
Got a bomb.
This is body camera from that arrest. But when Daniels got to court last Friday for a plea hearing, he received credit for time served, and the case was closed. That meant when officers returned him to the Turner Guilford Knight Correctional Center, it may have appeared Daniels could be released on the cocaine charge.
Where they discovered 3 male victims that were tied, beaten, and shot.
Nearly 5 years ago, investigators say Daniels and others kidnapped Oliva, Gonzalez Quesada, and another man, tortured them, and shot them. Oliva and Gonzalez Quesada died. The third man survived. And now, Daniels is back behind bars.
So folks, like the video.